Hi, this is an astrological description for everyone who has their moon sign in Leo. You can find out your moon sign by following the link below, which will take you to a calculator. You need to know the approximate time of your birth because the moon changes its position from one sign to another every 2.5 days. So, and what would the moon sign describe? It will describe your emotional side, your emotional reactions, how you behave in an intimate, in your intimate world, in your private world, how you behave with your closest one in your family, how you react when you're upset, how you react when you're happy. It shows your personality much better than your sun sign. The sun sign is the more rational part of you. Is the part that you use out there in your career, probably in your interactions out there in the world. But the moon is your real side, how your real personality, how you behave when you're with people. You know what you need to feel comfortable, what you need to feel safe. With the moon in Leo, what you need to feel safe and happy is a lot of emotional expression. You need an affection. The moon in Leo, it needs to be shown affection and love. These people will feel happy only when they feel loved, when they feel center of attention, when they feel that their partner, puts them on a pedestal and loves them and pays them attention. You cannot disregard these people, and they will not feel happy in a relationship where the partner is doesn't pay them attention much, is busy with his own work, and they need to feel center of the world. Otherwise they really hurt. This can kill the relationship for them. And they need also playfulness in their life. You need to show to your Leo moon person, you cannot be too serious with them. You need to, at home, in the home environment, because the moon shows how a person is at home. So in order for you to be compatible with the person, you need to compare your moons, because the moon shows your habits and how you feel when you're most safest, when you feel most happiest, most comfortable. And your moon in Leo, you need to be playful and a bit childish with them. You need to show them affection. You need to show them love. If you're a parent and you have moon in Leo, you'll say to your children, I love you. You'll hug them, you'll kiss them. It's going to be a priority to a parent to show affection and to show the child that it's special. And they have to feel special. If your child has moon in Leo, give compliments, and your partner also give compliments. That will encourage them to do their best. If you criticize them, they will withdraw, they will not be happy. It will stop their feeling for you. They will stop even loving you. If you're criticizing someone who has moon in Leo, the person will discontinue their feelings. They will withdraw, hurt, dignified, like a king. They will just, they don't take to slight lightly. Into criticism, as I said, criticism is very. You have to be careful because the moon is the inner world, and if you say something sensitive to someone with moon in Leo, you'll be surprised why they stop talking to you, they stop calling you if you have a moon in Leo. But think back, maybe you made some comment that they didn't take lightly, some criticism, because they like to withdraw dignified like the king. But while at home, the emotional reaction is quite dramatic, because Leo is a very dramatic sign. You upset them, they close the door, they make a scene, they express their emotions, you see it immediately on their face, they don't hide. They don't have an agenda, manipulative in any way. They will want to show you the emotions immediately. It will change, and even over the top, more dramatic than they really feel. They will express it. This is Leo. This is the performer. They has to express it, theatrical. So you'll know immediately. But if you hurt them very, very badly, they very hardly forgive. Very difficultly. And they just withdraw, and they can cut you off. They take things very personally. Be careful. But if you keep giving them compliments, encouraging them, they'll be very giving back to you, very loving, very the most generally emotionally general sign. Shower you with affection. And another thing with people with moon in Leo, their habits are very fixed, because the moon shows habits. These people, they don't like much of a change, They like their routine, they like stability. That's why they're also very loyal. So once you're in a partnership with a person moon in Leo, If you give them the respect and the love and the affection and the attention, oh my God, they'll be loyal forever, you know. It's hard for them to hop from relationship to relationship. It's also, it's like the king, you know, as I said, Leo is the king. They may be a bit bossy at home, especially, you know. So you have to bear with them, you know. Even give them the feeling that they're the boss at home. They'll be happy, you know. They give me this, bring me that, do this, you know. They might have this tendency to do this, indulge them, you know. And because they need to be respected, they need to be given authority, to feel like they're respected at home and by their close ones, their loved ones. And another thing, people with Moon in Leo, is that they're very stubborn. You know, Leo is a fixed sign. So if they want something, you can go on. You know, once they decide something, that's it. They're fixed in their habits. They're fixed in their decisions, and their stubbornness, emotional stubbornness, and long memory. As I said, they remember longer a slight or an insult. You know, and also they're very romantic. This Leo is a very playful, childish side to it, very warm, but they also love, Leo as a king, it loves glamour. Oh my God, does it love glamour. It will make him feel comfortable, it will make him feel, this gives them a sense of they like stability, but they like glamour, take the social status, power. So you need to take them to a bit more glamorous places where, you know, who top of the cream people go. They like to be within the elite, you know, of at least to have such acquaintances and people, to be in contact with such people that are more glamorous, you know. Give them this, they'll be very happy. And Leo also shows maybe what your mother was, what your mother figure in your life was like. Maybe she was very warm, also maybe she was very beautiful and people were noticing her, because Leo is a very noticeable sign. And maybe she was a bit of a drama queen, you know, a bit bossy, but beautiful, royal, you know, proud. And people with Moon in Leo will be also proud and royal. You can feel the sense of dignity, you can feel the sense of pride in them, you know, the sense of kingly, royal feeling, you know. And men who have Moon in Leo, because the Moon describes the wife usually, you know, it describes first the mother figure, and later on the type of woman you will be attracted for a long-term relationship, for a marriage partner. That's why they say you kind of tend to marry a mother, but on a different level, you know. They will like their wives to be noticeable. They will like their wives to be glamorous. They would like, you know, to show off their wife, and to have a wife that is, you know, maybe higher in the circles and a bit more, they wouldn't like, you know, not the drab stay-at-home mom, you know. But I'm not saying stay-at-home moms are drab, nothing like that. But men with Moon in Leo will like this glamour, as I said. And as I said, the most important thing for them is to feel appreciated and loved. Show them affection, tell them constantly love them, tell them how great they are. They'll be so happy. They would love to entertain you. People with Moon in Leo, they entertain us. They love making people laugh at home. And I have a Moon in Leo. I know how it is. It's since childhood, you know. You like to be center of attention. They like to be center of attention, to give happiness to the people around them, to make them glow and shine. This is what makes them happiest. So if they feel appreciated, if they know that they make you laugh, they have a great sense of comic timing as well. It's, you know, that's what makes them happy, and the drama around them is great. These dramatic reactions can be really toned down if the person has a lot of earth in his horoscope, maybe something not so expressive like Capricorn, or maybe a sign that is more subdued, you know, like Scorpio. And there will be, you know, this dramatic reaction and over the top, you know, histrionics will be much more decreased. But still there will be a lot of warmth coming out of them, a lot of need for praise, and a lot of need for attention and loving care, and need to be adored, so important. You need to show them you adore them. And the pride and ego will be big. So if you slight them, be careful, because they will not come begging. They will not come begging, they will just retreat. You know, if you have to be careful with that. And they're set. They're very set in their habits and very stubborn. You need to teach your little Leo children from very young good habits, because they will keep them for life, or it will be very hard once they have bad habits to change them. So teach them into good habits from very young. Show them love and affection. Be playful. Very creative people as well. So yes, and be careful. You know, they don't take advice well. They love to give advice, but they usually do what they want. And because they're themselves, you know, the king, they're the authority figure. They like to give the advice. They don't like to be given advice. They will take it, but they will not do it. And so these are your people with moon in Leo.